This is John J. Howard. John is currently underemployed and is looking for work in the area of Cambridge, Ontario. While searching online, John kept coming across this thing called a virtual job fair. He had never heard of that before, and he wondered if it would be the right opportunity for him. John had never heard of virtual job fairs before, and he had a lot of questions like, how do you attend? Where do you attend? Who's going to be there? What kind of jobs would be available? What do you need to do? Let's see if we can help John out with some answers. Job fairs can be used for any type of employment. Sometimes a job fair might focus on a specific geographical area, like Cambridge, Ontario, or it might focus on a specific type of job, like jobs in healthcare or jobs in manufacturing. On the day of the event, employers that are looking to hire and match the criteria of the job fair will log on and be ready to see candidates for their positions. You can see the employers that will be attending ahead of time by visiting the lobby of the job fair. John will be able to see a list of employers and the specific thing that the job fair will be focusing on the findyourjob.ca website. But if he really wants to find out about the employers and the specific jobs they are looking to hire for, he should register for the event and take a look at the information that will be accessible to him in the lobby. So let's get John registered. Wait, John, stop. There is one thing we need to make sure of first. Do you have a copy of a complete and current resume saved somewhere on your computer? We will need to upload your resume when we register, so please make sure that you can access it and that it's appropriately named. Because employers will be able to see this resume, maybe title the file your first and last name. Uh-oh, it doesn't look like John has a current resume, and the one he has on hand is the one he used years ago. That's not going to help him out. Well, we can help. If you were to call Cambridge Career Connections, one of our employment coordinators can help you with resume writing and editing. Okay, it looks like John's ready to register. He knows what the focus of the job fair is and the employers that are going to be there, and he's very interested in possibly applying for some of these jobs. He also has his resume ready and saved on his computer, so when it asks for it in the registration, he can just upload it. The first step of registering for the virtual job fair is to open up your web browser. In your web browser, in your address bar, type findyourjob.ca and press enter. Once the site has loaded, find the icon just under the header entitled Virtual Job Fair and click on it. This will open a new window where you will see a lot more information about this particular job fair. When you're looking at the information, you can see it's focused on healthcare and manufacturing and construction opportunities, and it will take place on November 24th. Here is the list of the employers that are expected to attend that particular job fair. What I need you to do is I need you to scroll back up to right above where it says the employers that will be attending. There's an active link there to register. So click in the Click Here portion. This opens a new window for you, which will confirm that you are registering for the November 24th, 2020 event that will take place from 10 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now you will see down here it does say, are you an employer? Register here, but we're not. Here's our first step for registration. So we are going to fill in our first and last name. and an email address where we can be contacted. Now you want to make sure that you do have access to this email address. Finally, choose a password that you are going to remember, because if you register for any future events, you are going to log on with this same account. And once that's done, hit sign up. This is going to open a new window, which is a larger part of the registration process. On the left, you will see your name and the job fair that you are registering to attend. Now, this is our chance to tell employers about us. Everything we type or upload here is available to the employers. Where you see a star, those are required answers. You cannot leave those blank. So the first question is, tell us about yourself. This is where you want to put in your sales pitch. What interesting skills do you have? What experience do you bring to the table? What are you hoping to achieve in your future career? Why should the company hire you? This answer might be the only thing that an employer sees about you. And if they read this, they're going to make the decision as to whether or not they want to open up your resume and take a look at who you are a little bit more. If you're having difficulty coming up with some sentences to sell yourself, you can by all means contact one of our employment coordinators at Cambridge Career Connections. Again, you don't want this to be too long, but you don't want it to be too short either. Try to get the most information in an impactful way. The next option we have, you see it doesn't have a star, is we can upload a profile picture. Now remember, you are pursuing business opportunities. So even though you really like dogs, please do not use a dog picture as your profile picture. This should be a professional picture of who you are. Now, if you feel that you don't have an appropriate picture, you could choose not to upload one. But insider information is that profile pictures help you to be a more memorable candidate. So, I don't have a profile picture of John, but we are going to upload that profile picture. The next few questions are just basic information. You live in Cambridge, Ontario, in the country of Canada. This is a drop-down box where you choose your country. Here's where you need to upload your resume. You see it has a star. We cannot leave this blank. So you are going to click on the Select File button, find the file that is your resume, and upload it. As you see, John Howard has saved his resume under his name. More questions. Are you willing to relocate? Are you legally eligible to work? Drop-down menu for your highest education level. Are you a recent immigrant of Canada? Now this is a required question, but you can choose I do not wish to disclose. We do have to agree to the terms and conditions to proceed, and we also need to put in, how did you hear about this virtual job fair? Also, you can put in a mobile telephone number, but you do not have to. Your telephone number is available on your resume for the employees, but this will give you updates and reminders about the event. Once you're done and you feel like it's a great representation of you, hit submit. You are now registered to attend the virtual job fair. and with your account, you have immediate access to the job fair lobby. If you enter the lobby, you will see windows for each of the employers that will provide you with more information about the company and the particular jobs that they are looking to hire for. So now what? Before the day of the event, take the time to do a little preparation. Find out about the companies that will be there and the jobs that they have. Make note of the particular companies that you really want to connect with, and write down any questions that you might have for them. On the day of the event, you can return to the lobby and then find the companies that you wish to speak to further. Click on their picture and enter the company's booth. It will be active that day. Once you enter a company's booth, you will be able to initiate a text-based conversation with the employer. This will be written communication between yourself and a representative of the company that is responsible for making their hiring decisions. If an employer is curious to know more about you or to meet you face-to-face, they may decide to invite you to a 10-minute virtual conversation where you will spend some one-on-one time just having a discussion with that employer face-to-face. Well, through a camera face-to-face. Now, they will be able to see you, so please make sure that your appearance is interview appropriate and your answers are professional, because this conversation can make the difference between them saying goodbye and them saying welcome aboard. Even if you don't walk away with a really strong job lead after the event, you have a lot to celebrate. You are able to register and attend a virtual job fair and sell yourself to multiple employers. Employers do have access to your resume for the month following the event, so they might reach out to contact you on a later date, especially if you've made a lasting positive impression with them. Cambridge Career Connections wants to help you with your job search needs. We can help you write resumes and powerful and impactful statements about your skills to sell yourself to a potential employer. We can run through mock interviews and provide you with feedback or advice on how to answer certain types of questions. We can give you some tips and tricks about where to find jobs or how to follow up on job leads. All you have to do is reach out and speak to one of our coordinators today.